Alright, and hi, what's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm gonna be showing you, tracking down and telling you how to set up the 4-3-2-1 formation, 4-2-3-1 formation, and how to manage its tactics and how to set it up. So first off, let's just move over to the squad and set up the formation. So how about the 4-2-3-1 formation is about when you have four defenders. Now there are two variations to this formation. The first one is with the middle centers, and the second one is with the DMCs. We'll get into both of them and how their tactics variate with each other, and what team mentality and tactics you might be using in with both of them. Both of them are different, so let's just get right into it. So first off, we need to be setting up the defense, which the defensive right and defensive left would be going further upwards in the box of the DMC in order to move up the field. Meanwhile, the DMCs and the DR and DL have moved upwards. The DCs might move a little bit deeper and might also be broadened because of the tactics that we're going to be using. Alright, so after the defense been set up, the first variation of it is when you be using two middle centers. Make sure to have them behind the center line, and an AMC which would act as a number 10 in this formation, and try having it right in between the middle box and the attacking line. Over here, this is the attacking line and this is the middle box, so you want to be having it right in middle of it because it is going to be connecting your midfield to your attack. And it would be better if it has the playmaker special ability, because playmaker special ability specializes in this position of connecting the play within your midfield to your attack. And yeah, so and make sure to have really strong wingers, because the tactic we're going to be using it always prefers the wingers. So try having them over the ML line. Make sure not to move them all the way upwards, otherwise they'll become false line, which is useless in this case, since we're using a number 10. False line always comes into play when you're not choosing the number 10, right? And try having a really strong striker as well, because the striker is the one who's going to be scoring in this formation. The striker, it's going to be either it's going to be the wingers. So this is the first formation. Try having a screenshot of it, try saving it somewhere if you're going to be using it. So let me just tell you the tactics for this first formation. And the tactics for this formation are, so the team mentality that you're going to be using depends upon the type of opponent you're facing. If you're facing an opponent that is almost the same as you, for example, I'm going to be having a match with this 94% guy, I'm 99, almost 100, so I can be using the normal tactic or the somewhat attacking tactic, because the guy is a little bit lesser than me in percentage. If it's way too lesser than me, then I can be using hard attacking to get as many goals as possible. If the opponent you're going to be facing is stronger than you, then you're going to be having hard defending team mentality and such that. So in this case, I'm going to be putting it to normal. The passing that we're going to be using is going to be down both flanks, because we want the ball to be with our wingers, and the AMC is the one responsible who's going to be doing it. The passing style that we're going to be using is going to be mixed, because there isn't too much gap between the DMCs and between the defense and attack. The middle centers are connecting them all together. Meanwhile, if it was with the formation with using the DMCs, then there might be a lot of gap in between the defense and attack, and hence I would be using the longer passing. However, force counterattacks must be on, passing style must be high, although it depends upon the type of opponent you're playing with. If you're playing with a very hard opponent, make sure it's high. If you're playing with a normal opponent, make sure it's low. Tackling style must be normal, marking style must be zonal, and offside trap should be on always. And yeah, this is how this formation would work in the variation 1. And now I'll just show you how the variation 2 works. So the variation 2 works with your DMCs rather than the MCs, and two DMCs, and the defenders move quite a bit deep down the line, because this formation, this is used when your opponent is really stronger than you, and the AMC must be moving a little bit over here. So as you can see, there is quite a lot of gap in between the defense, which is from the defensive centers to the defenders in actual, and the goalkeeper. There's quite this difference between all of the middle line is almost empty, and there is a gap in between our defense and attack. So in order to cover that, the tactic that we're going to be using with these are that as the mentality I told you, it depends upon your opponent. Meanwhile, focus passing, it's still going to be down both the flanks. Passing style, however, is going to be long, because you're going to be using long passes in order to give the ball to your wingers from the defense, because there is no middle line there to connect your defense with your attack right away. So shorter passing in that variation, whereas longer passing in this variation. Tackling style must be normal. Marking style should be man-to-man, because this, if you're using this formation, means you're having playing a really strong opponent, in which case man-to-man marking is way better. So yeah, that is it for this formation, guys. There are two variations. I've shown you both, and the tactics that you need to be going along with them. If you like the video, make sure to comment, subscribe, and comment any other formations you want me to be covering. There are going to be a lot of formations on the channel from now on. Until next time, peace out.